sometimes with YouTube it can go a little wonky, and that's alright. Hope everybody is okay. I'm Kristina Lundele. It is 4 in the morning. Um, I'm going to be going to bed pretty soon. That's my feeding pump and feeding formula with my flush bag. I'm going to have to add some more water to my flush bag before I go to sleep. I wanted to see if anybody would like to ask some questions. I went live on Facebook earlier today. Now I'm going live on here. My sleep meds have actually kicked in, so I'm a bit tired. And I'm thankful that, I'm actually grateful for this platform. I've had some very nice people in it. I have, so I'm happy about that. I try to use Patreon and I can't have a Patreon account, but that's okay. So, oh, I wish I wasn't so tired, but trigger warning before you see, because this is for 18 and older, but I have it for a certain where it'll still show, for kids, I guess, or children, possibly teenagers if you're under the age of 18. So that's why I'm saying trigger warning for now. And if you are not above the age of 18, look away the screen or take children out of room. Alright. So this is my J tube. This is where I get my food. This is my G tube. This is where I let stomach contents out. And my G tube bag is right here. And it contains stomach contents and it's got air kind of for my stomach. Because I get bloated. This is the Kangaroo Omni Pump. My flush bag is right here, and this is my formula, but this is my flush bag. I need to add some more water too. Because I can reopen it and add some more water too if I need to. I'm also drinking water, so that's always a good thing to keep hydrated when you have what I have. It can be the hardest thing to remember to hydrate yourself and to do that because, one, for me, I don't feel hunger, and I wish I did, but thankfully, I guess, it's kind of like a double-edged sword, so I don't feel like I'm starving, you know? I don't feel like that. My stomach doesn't hurt going like, oh, you need to eat. Like, I don't feel those kinds of things. So, I guess, like I said, it's a kind of a silver lining there. My nails have been getting a lot more brittle. I'll actually turn my camera around. But they're getting a lot more brittle. Like, yeah. This one here is kind of, like, this one broke. But my nails are getting really brittle. This one's really, really getting brittle and wanting to break. Welcome in. I saw somebody come in. Thank you for popping in. I'm Kristina Lundele, or Kristina Newman. I was just kind of showing, that I have this my feeding tube and my G tube. So I've been going through this for quite a while. I've had severe gastroparesis and severe osteoporosis for a while now, but I was diagnosed with severe gastroparesis 2024. This is my DNR. I do have a DNR bracelet. And I can show you what that looks like. So, Wisconsin, do not resuscitate. And on the back, it actually has my name. It says DNR, no chest compressions, because if they did that, they would accidentally unalive me with chest compressions. Because obviously, when you do them, you're going to break bones. But in my case, being 88 pounds, and if they did that, those would for sure go into my lungs or my heart. So it's a precautionary. Apparently, you can't even have defibrillation. I thought I could. But I state that I want that still. I would still get it. But I don't know if it would cause damage to the gastric stimulator. So that is why with this DNR, it's kind of it's not a give up. That's not what this is. It's a precautionary, and I don't. I mean, having this, it's precautionary, but at the same time, it's legal, it's binding. I have to carry the paperwork in my purse. A doctor signed it. The regular doctors had to sign it. Like my PA signed it first, and then the regular doctor, another nurse had to come in, and then they have to be the witness, type of thing, or whoever can be the witness in the building. They just can't be when you do a DNR, you can't have it can't be another family member as a witness. So just so you are aware, if you ever get a DNR, I do not resuscitate, which is what I have. Um, so that's what this bracelet is. It's a do not resuscitate. My old one is actually in my purse. I can show you that one. Because you can cut the plastic one off after you receive your state legal, federal, whatever one. My old one is I keep it actually. I'm just trying to find it. That's all. I think it's in a different zip thing. But this is what I have to deal with. This is the G-tube bag, and then this is my Kangaroo Omni pump. This is my engagement ring. It's just because I have small fingers. This is my formula Nutri 1.5. This is flush. It's my water. So what it does is it goes every 3 hours. I get 30 milliliters of water that goes through this tube into my jejunum, which is my part of my intestine. And then, so it bypasses the stomach, so the formula goes through as nutrients. And this is my G tube. Now, it's connected to trigger warning. It's connected here, it goes through into my stomach. This one, like I said, goes through here into my intestines. Now, I'm 88 pounds. I want to eat, but I cannot eat. It's gastroparesis means complete to partial um, paralysis of the stomach, and it can be caused by a myriad of things. Diabetes is one of them, and then there's other reasons for it, where the vagus nerve is damaged and all of that. So, but I wanted to share with you guys, the DNR thing scares me just a little bit because now I realize that I can't use defibrillation on me. And I want to show you guys my original bracelet that I had. Until I got this one in the mail from Sticky J Medical, which is where you get your bracelets from, medical bracelets. And then, my old one is in here. I'm just trying to find it. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm like whipping you around everywhere, so I'm sorry. Please hit that like and subscribe button. I'm just trying to find my old bracelet. There it is. Okay, so I gotta cover up my address. Alright, there we go. Alright, so this is my old one. It says do not resuscitate. And then the doctor signed here. And then it was clamped with a metal clamp. So that's the old one. And then this is my new one so that I can wear this one. And then I have to carry this paperwork that states, I don't think my address is on here. Yes, it is. So if I go like this, I can go like that. So, emergency do not resuscitate order, state of Wisconsin. And it does say emergency provider will not perform chest compressions, insert advanced airways, administer cardiac resuscitation medications, provide ventilator assistance, and defibrillate. So the emergency provider, as appropriate, will provide clear airway, administer oxygen, position for comfort, splint control, if you are, bleeding, provide pain medications, provide emotional support, contact hospice or health agency if either has been involved in patient's care or patient's attending physician. So I have to carry this paperwork with me along with me wearing my DNR bracelet. So when if EMS ever has to come, this is also a fall button. Works anywhere I go. Um, and I wear tubey pads, so when you saw that I had a tubey pad, this one's actually a dirty one. I want to show you kind of what happens. It's not gross, but it does leak, so you get leakage, and then it kind of goes into the pads. And then I put them into this. And then you can actually, I'm just trying to get comfortable. You can actually put that in the laundry and then it will get washed. So, but like I said before, I was just wanting to talk about some of the new things that have gone on now. Hi, welcome in. I hope you're all doing well. I mean, I'm so thankful that I've seen a lot of people coming in. It's been nice to see that. I know it's like 4:15 in the morning. I did do a live, oh, sorry, earlier on Facebook. This is a different kind of live, and I wanted to explain, the DNR and how it is nervous for me. I get nervous about it, having one at such a young age, at 37. I'll be 38 this year. And yes, I have a trigger warning. I have a G tube. This is the G tube. And then I have my J tube, and that's where I get fed through. So, there you go. I've had my NJ. I used to have one of those. I've had my J tube and gastric stimulator by Intera since last year, January 4th. The Intera gastric stimulator is only in 15,000 plus people in the world, so I'm one of 15,000 plus people in the world with that thing. And it helps my vomiting and nausea. Greatly. I'll be honest with that. And what it is, uh, it looks like a pacemaker, and it has two leads that go to my stomach, and they send electrical pulses to my stomach to help with nausea and vomiting. For medication to help with my motility in my stomach, I take Motegrity, and I also use THCA products or herbal remedies too, which my doctors know it helps. I'm on a anti-anxiety medication. And I'm also on a sleep medication. But I wanted to just let you guys know. I wanted to update. So thank you for being in the live. I appreciate it. Much love to you. Blessings to you. And don't forget, like I said, to hit that subscribe button, and turn on that bell so you know anytime I go live.